Hello and welcome again. This is a quick stream that I did not plan or planned. Uh, this is day 120, 130 of my 365 days of streaming challenge, and this time I'm exclusively streaming on the channel where I have this challenge basically, and this is my main channel has been so far, but I'm like doing anything I can on this channel at the moment. I'm turning it as a like personal brand kind of channel, and I'm doing anything I want on this channel, to be honest. But yeah, this is the channel where the streaming challenge started, where have challenged myself to like stream for at least 365 days before deciding whether to continue with this new thing that I picked up or not. And today I'm interested in watching the AMD RDNA 4 GPU reveal, so I decided to do, why not, let's do it on the stream, I guess. Yeah, so that's the plan. We'll be watching it live, I guess. And since it was not planned, that's why like crappy looking thumbnail, and plus I am not streaming it on my actual reaction channel and Twitch as well. So I've just decided to like stream exclusively on this channel for this one only, and then we can like continue with our regular stream later on. The GPU should be revealed in like a couple of minutes, and I think I'm ready for that, hopefully, and we'll watch that together probably. And it will also clash with the WPL season, which I'm watching. WPL, if you don't know, it's cricket basically, sports. Yeah, it's clashing with that probably, depending on how long it will be, that is. If it will be like less than an hour, then it should be fine, and hopefully it is. Otherwise we will be watching it for like more than an hour, and to be honest, I don't have that much time. But we'll continue with this, I guess. And I think I need to make sure that the situations are accurate, everything is working as intended. So I'll just keep this streaming overlay over here, and I'll open this window browser basically, and let's test if the things are working. We can go with the scene if possible, and I also have one more idea. Let's play something to test it. Okay, let's play this for example, and if we like zoom in, so yeah, so this could be one of the view, and another one could be this one, the full screen view. I think we will stick with the full screen view for today, because at the same day they are not giving me like various kind of stuff for, see, other people are also doing the same stream. I could like join them as well, but I decided to like do it on my own, I guess. That's it. There's nothing special about it, and the only reason I'm interested in GPUs is basically I'm streaming nowadays, and I have realized how important the GPUs are, and this guy is also streaming the same thing, as you can see. So a lot of people will be streaming it here as well, watch parties, exactly the same thing. So yeah, you guys can watch it like on whichever channel you want, doesn't have to be mine, but I decided to do it anyway, to gain some, I guess, practice probably. And I don't have like in-depth knowledge about GPU. I'm still in the learning phase, so hopefully in future I will be doing like more PC kind of videos. At the moment I only like have done like PC builds, multiple PC builds, and I do have like a deep theoretical knowledge, that's mine, about the computer components and how it works and OS and stuff, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert or something. Okay, so I'm just watching it as a consumer, not as an expert in this particular topic. So yeah, that's gonna be our plan today. with this stream, and then afterwards I'll go watch WPL, and then we'll stream probably at night, the game stream. Although I do have to like work, so I'm not sure how to deal with that, because a lot of work is pending. So yeah, it's Friday. I do have plans for Sunday, by the way. I think I'll stream for like entire day on Sunday. We'll start around like 5 a.m. in the morning, and then we'll try to do it like for at least 10 hours, 12 hours of stream that day. That's one of my plans, but obviously nothing works like perfectly in when you plan live streams. So let's see if it happens, because hopefully I will get like proper internet and stuff. For example, right now it's struggling, even though I'm like streaming on only one platform, it's still struggling. So yeah, I don't know, but situations like this will happen multiple times, and what to do about it? I can do nothing about it. So yeah, that's going to be the plan basically. I will do one stream later on, and then I'll start with the game stream obviously, and then we'll go with the other ones. Even some video editors are doing the watch party stuff. By the way, GPU is like extremely important for my work as well, but for work I don't need like that much powerful GPU. RTX 3060, which I have, is more than enough. And in case I want like to upgrade, then I think the most important thing for me will be the VRAM, and that's because I edit on DaVinci Resolve, and it uses exclusively the GPU power, mostly, not exclusively, and it uses a lot of VRAM basically. So it's going to be useful. Plus all the AI tools that I have uses VRAM mostly. So yeah, that's why it's important for me to like get a better GPU with better VRAM. So if I like stick with NVIDIA, then probably I'll have to go with something equivalent to like RTX 4070 Ti Super, which is extremely expensive and I cannot afford it at the moment. And on the Radeon side, I would have to go for at least 7800 X3D, which is in my budget, but I can still I cannot still afford it, at least at the moment, and maybe I'll be able to purchase it like later on in my career, I guess, but not yet. The equivalent one, not the same one. Equivalent card, that is. We can stick with this sin or this sin. I'm guessing we'll go with this sin because I don't think I'll get a copyright strike for this one. So I'll probably need to refresh the page, even though like it's showing the timer. So the main stream is going to be on 2 channels, I think, on this one, and there's one more channel called AMD Gaming, and I think they'll be streaming on both of the channels. See, there's one more. I'll silently run my WPL over here if that is, it will take more than an hour, this stream. Hopefully it won't. I need a tablet stand. The tablet stand that I had has like loosened up a bit and it's not holding my tablet anymore. It falls down like again and again, so I have to like purchase a new one. Okay, let's go. I guess I will just rephrase it if needed, and then I'll start watching this. I have the audio is fine. I'll turn off the background music which I have right now. Let's do it now. Let's not complicate anything. That's starting, as you can see. The benefit of this screen would be to like We can watch the chat as well, because I don't think I will get a lot of chat. Or I can import it like on my window, to be honest. Let's do it. I have an idea. We'll watch the chat from this one. Okay. I'm importing chat from this channel. Possible. I don't know if it's possible, but let's see if it's working. Okay, it's not working. It has to be on my channel, I think. The video, that is. Okay, it's working actually. And I have to turn the notification off because the sound is insane. The benefit of this, doing this, would be to like be able to react to chat as well, even though that's not mine. Okay, thankfully we have time. Let's customize the scene for quick reaction stuff. So this is going to be our reaction window, full screen, and I'm adding the chat on this one. In SSN chat. Yeah. That is not visible for some reason. Let me check quickly if the chat is working. Okay, seems like the chat is not working on that particular area. I think it's working here for some reason. See, on this one it's working. But I want it to work over here. Do a test. I've typed T instead of test. Okay, it's working actually. It's just going too fast that I'm not even able to like look at it. Let me keep my mouse away. I think it's the speed of the chat that's messing up my chat preview window. It's struggling. The other thing that I can do is like simply import the chat window in this scene basically. I'm thinking about like simply showing this thing by using pop-out chat window in the screen recording. Let's do that instead. So, but then if I use that, then I'll have to use the screen recording, I think. I'm trying to figure out things. I'm just going to like create a screen capture or browser capture. Let's see. Calling it chat test. Can I copy this URL? Copy with, let's say, 400. Wait, 600. Okay, yep, you can do this. So this is what I wanted. So if we do this, I don't have to like, let's go with 400 by 400, or 300, 500. Let's go with 300 with the height thing. Yeah, so that we can also like keep the GPU thing in like proper view. I don't want to interrupt. Yeah, so I'll only keep this part visible in the chat. Okay. I think it's good enough, right? I can even use like keying thing. Filter, color key. Custom color, select color, screen color. Okay. It's not working. I thought we could remove the black color behind and then it will like look like embedded chat basically. It's probably working, but not as good as I want it to work. I have an idea. I can like, let's do it 500 and then, okay, it's working. Right, I will crop this. So we can keep this here or here somewhere. Let's keep it here. Also need to move the face cam for this one today. Keep me here somewhere. Hopefully I'm not obstructing anything. And the chat need to crop from the right side as well. Okay, now it's perfect. Maybe we can drop it a little bit. It's fine. Okay, we are live, guys, and the audio is working. Also need to verify if the browser audio would work or not, but let's see. Should be working at least theoretically. Looking at the preview. Okay, I need to crop a little bit on top. The chat window. See, not need to crop more. Maybe it's just different color. That's why it's not getting keyed out. Worth a try. Okay, this should work. I'm cutting some of the messages, but it's fine. So many spam comments. AMD has no experience in live streaming, I guess. They should have filtered all those spam comments. We'll keep the setting however it looks. Okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't want to do more. I don't want to modify anymore. I chopped up a little bit more on top to maybe not disturb the video area, but that's it. I'm not going to change anything else. Hopefully there's something good to watch. The reason I'm excited to watch this is because it's like a very crucial situation for AMD. Either like they will do extremely good, or it will be like extremely disappointing. It's like a situation where they could either become the hero or be forgotten completely. People will definitely lose hope with them if like they won't do something great this time. Chances of like Nvidia, AMD coming back with their GPU would be like next to none. The chances of like failing at this is very small, but this is Nvidia, so sorry, AMD, so the stakes are high. Let's make my face cam a little bit smaller to match the AMD logo below. It'll look a little bit better, I think. Little bit on left. Okay, this should be fine. I'm doing this just for experience, by the way. I know I won't get like a lot of viewers. I think I'll look at the chat of this AMD stream and talk about stuff and react to it, I guess. But it's too fast and I don't have the control, obviously. It would be controlled by them. So let's see if we'll be able to read any of the chat. And also, this will give me some sort of experience for the future streams, I guess, where I'll be reacting to stuff. Because I'm actually excited about the GPU, basically. I mean, not really excited, but curious to know what's coming, because like I said, it's either going to be a great one or Radeon tip will be like something to be some kind of, it will become kind of an example of a big failure, I think. Either they can succeed or become a massive failure that it would become an history or something. And so AMD is not in a good position right now, depending on what they will be doing or how good their GPU are.
For 25 years, AMD has powered your best gaming moments, driving the industry forward with pure, unrelenting performance.
I have the sound is fine.
Days of first-person shooters to the heart-pounding battles on the latest consoles like Xbox and PlayStation, and handhelds like Steam Deck. AMD was there, fueling your victories. Our commitment to the gaming community has always been strong. We advance adrenaline-fueled visual.
I don't know how live streamers read the comments. It's so fast.
Generation of Radeon graphics.
$4.99 or go.
Breakthroughs to the most recent FSR launch. We've never stopped innovating.
Turn down the volume a little bit for me.
At AMD, gaming is at the core of our DNA, and the passion of the community is the fuel of our inspiration. PC gaming captivates millions of players worldwide and has become a dominant force in the entertainment industry.
It's your walking
It's about
antivirus
community,
software.
creativity, and the ever-expanding possibilities that gaming technology brings to the table. Whether you're gaming on a desktop, laptop, handheld, or console, AMD has been at the center of some of the most iconic gaming devices. From the early Microsoft Xbox 360 up to the latest Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 4 to the new PlayStation 5 Pro, or handheld gaming platforms like the Valve Steam Deck OLED, Asus ROG Ally, or Lenovo Legion Go. Even to the latest gaming PCs and laptops, AMD processors and graphics drive the heart of gaming. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Radeon Graphics, which began with the R100 architecture offering hardware transform and lighting capabilities in an industry-leading 30 million transistor design. Over the years, we've poured our hearts and passion into shaping PC gaming and advancing the realism, immersion, and performance of Radeon Graphics solutions. We've transformed the render pipeline from separate pixel and vertex shaders to unified programmable shader units, with many groundbreaking products along the journey, like the much-loved Radeon 9700
I have used Radeon
Pro,
RX 570. That's the only GPU I have used from AMD so far.
to the Radeon R9 Fury X, which was the first consumer graphics card with high bandwidth memory technology. In 2019, we introduced the advanced RDNA architecture with the RX 5700 XT, which has evolved to today's RDNA 3 RX 7000 designs, featuring hardware ray tracing and AI accelerators nearly 2,000 times more complex than our first Radeon GPU 25 years ago. Now, we're incredibly excited to share with you the next chapter in our Radeon journey. We began with some ambitious goals with RDNA 4, starting with an architecture that enables more players to
$1,500.
access enthusiast-level gaming experiences.
Okay, thank
We
you.
focused on where gaming is going and built a significantly improved engine for ray tracing and machine learning technologies to meet the needs of games over the next several years.
One of
And
the selling
finally,
factor
we were
for
laser
NVIDIA.
focused in every product decision to ensure that we deliver the best performance and capabilities that gamers want, while ensuring that we're accelerating our performance per dollar leadership. Today, we're going to take you through all the details of our next generation graphics products, starting with the RDNA 4 architecture, with innovations to deliver enthusiast gaming experiences. We'll also share the software innovations built for our RDNA 4 products to enhance your gaming experience. And of course, we will dive deep into the Radeon RX 9000 series performance that we know you're excited to
Okay, I think it's going to be a long stream.
Let's hear from Andy, our lead for advanced graphics architecture, to tell us more about the heart of this new RDNA 4 graphics family.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here today to talk to you all about RDNA 4. There's a lot of exciting details to get through, so let's get straight into it. At its core, the vision for RDNA has remained constant since we started in 2019. We always target the best possible performance that we can engineer for the workloads that will be important to gamers in the life of the architecture. But behind that simple statement lies so much complexity. And as our architects sit down at the start of every new project, we have to navigate through all that we've learned and all that we see coming years into the future to drive our innovation and the areas of the architecture that we will focus on. From the infinity cache, high frequency and ray tracing that we drove in RDNA 2, to the advanced chiplet construction,
Ray tracing
matrix
sucks on
acceleration of
AMD
physical
GPU
design
so
of
far.
RDNA 3, we aim to bring the very best of AMD's experience in computation, graphics, and advanced construction techniques to bear on the problem of engineering the best products for our gaming customers. Now, with RDNA 4, we are bringing the results of years of research and development to fruition, with the most powerful architecture we've ever designed for gaming graphics. We've targeted every step in the flow of rendering, from the front end, with an enhanced command processor to more quickly handle the commands from the application, through the core, where our updated compute units increase the efficiency of shading and double the performance of ray tracing and deliver even larger improvements in ML, to the memory interface, where we improved our efficiency and compression. Our aim was to make your games run faster and smoother than ever before. Going beyond this, we made sure to also
FSR4, I
update
think.
other aspects of the visual experience for our
ML
users,
assisted
with updates to our
rendering.
AMD Radiance display and media engines. The streaming community has asked us for encoding quality improvements for
Same
popular
on
services
Radiance
like
display.
Twitch.
Media engines are definitely one
And
of
RDNA
the thing that
4
I'll be
delivers
looking
major
for.
improvements across H.264, H.265, and AV1.
Blah
Using
blah
our
blah.
H.264 encoder at 6,000 kilobits per
Comments
second,
are
we
insane.
are seeing up to 20% higher VMAF quality scores versus our previous generation. I'm incredibly proud of what the team has achieved. So let's take some time to dig in a bit further to what you as a gamer can expect from RDNA 4. Modern game rendering combines an ever-expanding set of tools to deliver worlds of incredible detail and realism. Rasterization has advanced to the point where we can explore incredibly rich worlds with near unlimited geometric detail. And modern techniques allow fully real-time lighting, removing constraints in how dynamic or complex those worlds can be. AMD's philosophy is to embrace all of the techniques that graphics developers may use and build the best possible platform for them to deliver their vision to gamers. This can be seen in both our advanced RDNA 4 architecture and also our regular updates to our GPU Open website, where we post
Let
our
him
latest
cook.
research and development for everyone to use.
Best
Whether
I can
gamers
do is
using faster
$50.
approximations to global illumination using compute shaders, or chooses to make use of our advanced ray tracing capabilities to go even further in quality. We have built RDNA 4 to adapt and deliver great performance. The new compute unit includes a number of key optimizations for shading compared to RDNA 3. Perhaps the largest
AI
improvement
accelerator.
lies in the new architecture for handling memory requests, allowing work to flow more efficiently through the machine for the complex shading in modern games.
Scalar unit.
We've enhanced
That
the
would
register
probably
storage
use
in the core with new dynamic register
by
allocation
FSR.
techniques, increasing efficiency. And we've added dedicated engines to accelerate register block moves to make function calls faster for modern shading languages. We have also extended the instruction set of our scalar units, allowing our compiler to schedule more work on these units for better performance and lower power. Taken together, these
I have no
changes
idea
make the compute units by
about all
far
this technical
the
stuff,
most
at least
capable
at the
we've ever
moment.
shipped in our consumer hardware. And the performance results that you will see with RDNA 4 hardware reflect that.
Andy the
Beyond
Yapper.
these broad performance improvements, we also focused heavily on
499.
enhancing our ray tracing architecture. We
Bring in
attack this
Lisa.
problem at all levels, not only making RDNA 4 able to trace more rays more quickly, but also creating hardware that operates more intelligently to reduce the overall work. Of the many advanced RT features introduced in RDNA 4, I will call out one key area here that drives the efficiency of ray traversal, which is the representation of the world geometry. The data structure that contains this geometry is called the bounding volume hierarchy, or BVH. In RDNA 4, we've taken an innovative approach to this with a new method for organizing that data that we call oriented bounding boxes. And we also developed better compression for the data itself. And these changes deliver much more efficient ray traversal through the geometry, and with a lower memory cost, making better use of capacity and bandwidth. Within the ray accelerator, we've added a second intersection engine, which doubles the performance for both ray box and ray triangle testing. And based on our analysis of ray tracing workloads, we also created a dedicated ray transform block, which increases the performance of the hardware at into the lower levels of the BVH. With our updated ray accelerators, you will see a transformational change in the efficiency of ray tracing, making great performance available to more gamers.
Transition is nice, right?
And
The
delivering
video
twice
transition.
the ray tracing performance of RDNA 3.
They're using the AMD logo for
enabling
transition,
smooth gaming
which looks
experiences even with complex ray
very
tracing
good.
effects. Now, let's
See?
take a look at our architectural
all of the
advances with ML.
transitions used by
The impact of these technologies are being
used
felt everywhere,
using the
with
AMD
exciting
logo basically
announcements and new
are looking
advances
very
turning
good.
up on an almost daily basis. Just recently, we revealed a partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment called Project Amethyst, where we've been collaborating for over a year now on research into ML model architectures for graphics enhancements. And I'm happy to say we're already seeing results. Using RDNA 4's second generation of advanced AI accelerators, our users will be able to exploit all of the benefits of these new technologies for gaming, content creation, or any of the other emerging areas that are appearing. RDNA 4 is able to efficiently process new advanced AI models much faster than was possible with previous generations of hardware. Whether an AI model requires high precision with 16-bit floating point, or ultra-high performance with lower precision such as 8-bit or even 4-bit, by adding more dedicated math pipelines and support for techniques such as structured sparsity, we have increased the peak performance per compute unit by as much as 8x compared to RDNA 3. These improvements open a world of new possibilities for users of RDNA 4. And we're working now to bring technologies into games and other applications using these capabilities. So, the performance is great, but what can RDNA 4 really do? 20 years ago, we released a demonstration that showed the capabilities of our newest Radeon graphics when using Microsoft's DirectX 9 graphics API. This demo was called the Toy Shop, and I hope that back then it helped to open people's eyes to the kind of graphics that were now
$100 or no deal.
programmable shading. Now, as we enter a new era of path-traced visuals combined with ML, we want to call back to this a little bit. So I would like to present the latest work of our graphics research teams being shown here for the first time in a new demonstration for RDNA 4, built with Unreal Engine 5 and enhanced with our latest techniques for neural radiance caching, supersampling, and denoising. And so, I give you our new toy shop.
Okay. Real-time path tracing. Okay. $1 million dynamic lights. Super sampling. Dynamic lighting and reflections. Complex. Sound is high, right? For the background music. Yes.
I hope that you enjoyed that demonstration. I am amazed at what the team has developed, and this is just a hint at what is to come in the future. AMD is also working together with Microsoft to seamlessly integrate neural graphics techniques into future releases of DirectX that will light up the high-performance ML in our graphics hardware. As I wrap up, I wanted to end on one chart to give you a feel for the new levels of capability that RDNA 4 brings and the path of improvement that we've been on with RDNA as a whole. The journey of real-time graphics is just
looks
as
like
exciting as ever.
a bigger jump,
We are
but
not
obviously
slowing down. But of course,
it's
great
AMD
hardware
graph.
needs great software. And so to talk more
Definitely
about
going
that,
to be biased.
allow me to introduce Andre, our Senior Vice President of GPU Technologies and Chief Software Officer.
Thanks, Andy. The evolution of Radeon hardware has been accompanied by Radeon software innovations, unlocking the full potential of every AMD graphics card. We deliver complete and optimized experience, new features, more performance, and robust stability. With the RDNA 4 family, we are leveraging...
They also need to work on software features and graphic drivers like integration. For example, on OBS, you get some extra features with NVIDIA GPU, but nothing with AMD GPU.
Launch driver in AMD history.
So they need to work on it.
One of our top priorities,
software-related features. Create more softwares like, for example, the NVIDIA broadcast.
visual fidelity, and driver reliability. To further enhance reliability, we have implemented AI-driven testing tools that identify issues early in the development. Our testing now covers a broader range of products and configurations, ensuring greater stability across different setups. However, we recognize that no testing environment can account for every unique user configuration.
I'm
This
not
is
bored,
why
by the
we
way. I'm
use
just
AMD
sleepy
Bug Report
because
tool, enabling
I'm not
users
getting
to
enough
submit
sleep
issues
for
directly
like
to us
a
and
week.
help us refine our products. Additionally, we launched a new beta
Yesterday I streamed for like
inviting
7
gamers and
hours,
enthusiasts to try
which
pre-release
became
software
today
and provide
because
feedback.
it
By
ended like
working
in the
together
morning.
with our community, we
So
continue to
I
push the
haven't slept
boundaries of software
properly.
quality and stability. Now, it's time to turn our attention to gaming performance. To seamlessly bring great performance to more games, we have a number of technologies that enable gamers to get higher frame rates, smoother gameplay, and a richer experience at any resolution. While FSR is an incredible in-game solution that delivers the best experiences,
What is
we
FPS per
know that
dollar?
there are thousands of other games out there where gamers want more performance. And this is where HyperRX comes in. HyperRX automatically enables a suite of performance boosting and latency reducing technologies.
Per
It
RX,
works
okay.
through the adrenaline driver and does not require deep integration into the game engine. Therefore, it is our most widely used AMD software feature, available for more than 1,000 games. This year, we are adding new features for more
MF,
performance and to
AF,
improve image
MF.
quality, with reduced ghosting and improved fine feature handling to make HyperRX even better. In some of the most demanding games at 4K, AMD HyperRX can deliver over 100 frames per second at 4K max settings. In Star Citizens, gamers can experience up to 2.9 times better frame rates. Similarly, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, users can enjoy silky smooth game experiences at 4K resolutions with all settings turned on. It can also automatically enable latency reducing technologies.
We don't
like Radeon
have to
M2
like
to reduce
trust
latency in games
their
that
graphs and
slightly
stuff. We'll
by up
look
to
at those like in reviews,
One
proper
of the
reviews.
fastest growing software
But
technologies
it's
is
like
super resolution
good to have
frame
some
upscaling.
idea of what we can
In
expect at least.
2021, AMD released Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR. This is a cutting-edge upscaling technology to improve game performance. FSR
It
has
needs to
quickly
compete
become widely
with
adopted
DLSS.
across many
DLSS is
games and
definitely better,
platforms.
at least
Today,
at the moment.
FSR is available in over 400 games, and our latest iteration, FSR 3.1, is already featured in over 70 games. The list continues to grow at an impressive rate, enabling all gamers to enjoy frame generation and upscaling. FSR has come a long way since introduction in 2021 as a spatial upscaler. In 2022, AMD launched FSR 2, which incorporated temporal upscaling and motion vector data. This innovation
Little
dramatically
things we are
improved
listening.
quality in motion-heavy scenes. Building on this momentum, we introduced FSR 3 in 2023, adding frame generation to interpolate frames and further.
XCSS is still better.
Our latest version, FSR 3.1, had many quality improvements to reduce
Performance are
blurring
insane.
and shimmering. But more importantly, FSR 3.1 introduced for the first time an upgradable FSR API. This was the basis to seamlessly unlock new capabilities in future versions of FSR. Which brings us to today. AMD RDNA 4 owners will get access to a new version, FSR 4, featuring AMD machine learning-powered upscaling specifically developed for RDNA 4 architecture. We are delivering near-native image quality at 4 times lower resolutions. We have improved ghosting, anti-aliasing, particles, fabrics, transparency effects, more effects. The result is much improved.
Hopefully it's like
near-native image stability.
good enough to like compete with at least DLSS 3 quality.
FSR 4 works seamlessly with our frame generation and latency reduction.
And if it can compete with DLSS 4, then
discussed is
obviously
designed with
that's
gamers
better.
in mind. At the same time, we worked very closely with game developer community. Now we are taking it to the next level with an upgradable and flexible API that empowers developers to seamlessly integrate and deploy future FSR technologies. FSR 4 can be
RIP
enabled
AMD.
on all participating FSR 3.1 titles. This allows us to deliver FSR 4 on more titles sooner. This means FSR 4 is ready for the future of neural rendering with the same upgradable API. FSR 4 upscaling is end-to-end AI solution developed on AMD consumer platforms with Ryzen processor and Radeon graphics. We trained our model using the latest AMD EPYC and Instinct accelerators and optimize it for the new FP8 ML acceleration in RDNA 4. Our new technology leverages a proprietary hybrid model resulting from extensive research across different types and combinations of neural networks and unique training techniques. FSR4 uses the new FP8 data
My
type
tablet
in
is like
RDNA 4
keeps
architecture to balance quality
falling.
and performance. The
I need
result
to
is
buy a
flexible
new stand.
solution that works with the existing FSR
It became
3.1 framework.
very loose now.
Solution that enables a new ML option for upscaling alongside with frame generation and
What is NVIDIA?
for a highly performant end-to-end solution. Here we are showing a close-up shot of Space Marine 2 running
Okay.
54K versus our previous generations of FSR3. In the native mode, you can see the spheres retained.
Hopefully the limiter is working, right?
FSR3 does a good job of retaining most of the details,
Looks like it.
but in a performance mode, it does produce a software image. By leveraging AI, FSR4 is not only able to retain the details, but even corrects the loss of details over the native TAA mode. With that in mind, let's turn our attention to performance. In this video example, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 6 running at max settings
Looks like Call of Duty Mobile.
with variable ray shading turned off. The minute FSR4 and frame generation is enabled,
Nuketown,
frame
right?
rate increases 3 times. In the third-person shooter Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, FSR4 delivers an incredible 3.7 times frame rate uplift with sharper visuals. And in Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, you see faster frame rate by enabling FSR4. As you can see, the resulting output is nearly indistinguishable from the native resolution. I'm happy to say that a lot of our partners and friends are excited about FSR4. Gamers can enjoy the latest ML upscaling technology in over 30 titles at launch, with over 75 titles planned by 2025. Similar to the rest of our Fidelity FX technologies, AMD will make FSR4 for RDNA 4 available to all developers in the
Element to
this year,
Marvel Rivals,
broadening
God
the
of
reach as
War,
much as possible.
Call of Duty
I'm sure
Warzone.
that you
Okay,
are
we
all
can
excited
test
to hear more
with
about
Warzone at
Radeon
least.
RX 9000 series products.
But I don't think it will be
Let me turn
available
things back
for
to Dave.
any other GPU than RDNA 4 ones.
As we built the
And I
Radeon
don't have any.
RX 9000 series family, we focused on a number of imperatives.
When I said we, I
85%
meant
of
the
gamers
reviewers.
purchase graphics cards below $700, and we wanted to deliver a family of products to level up the experience for more gamers than ever.
Less
We
than
wanted to build products
$700.
designed for today's most popular games and the most anticipated games launching in the upcoming years. That means building for higher display resolutions, as more gamers are playing at 4K and 1440p than ever before. But it's not just resolutions that are getting more demanding. New game engines and new technologies are pushing the settings used in the latest games. Ray tracing has become far more prevalent in the latest titles, and gamers want to enjoy great frame rates with all of the new in-game technologies enabled. And last but
It
not
must be
least,
like
we wanted
very
to deliver a
competitive.
product
Otherwise,
family
people
which makes
only
the
buy
whole
NVIDIA.
upgrade process as
Doesn't matter
simple
if
and
they are
seamless as possible,
good or bad.
with reasonable power envelopes featuring standard 8-pin
Just
power
their
connectors
branding
on
that
many of our
works,
card
basically.
designs, and the ability to just plug and play into as many systems as possible.
People that have no idea about
Today,
like
I'm so
what GPU
excited to
does,
introduce the Radeon RX
even then
9000 series graphics cards, combining our
will buy
next
NVIDIA
generation
only.
architecture along with the latest gaming
9000
technology.
series
With a
graphic. Okay.
significant performance increase over our prior generation, the
Ah.
Radeon RX 9000 series was built to deliver everything you need
Give me a
for
moment.
4K gaming at a 1440p price point. I'm thrilled to announce the Radeon RX 9070, the world's best $549 graphics card. The 9070 is a great option for getting immersed in the latest titles. With 56 RDNA 4 compute units, 16 gigabytes of memory, 2.5 gigahertz boost clock, and over 1,100 AI tops, all in an incredibly efficient 220 watt power envelope, starting at $549. Generationally, at 4K resolutions, the 9070 is able to deliver on average 21% faster performance in over 30 of the most popular games, including both raster and ray trace titles. Games like Cyberpunk and Dragon Age the Veilguard are great examples where the 9070 is able to outperform the 7900 GRE by 25% or more. In ray tracing, those differences can be even greater, well over 30% in many cases. If you have a 1440p display, the uplift is similar at 20%. And all of this is with no special software enabled, just pure 1440p performance. For those gamers playing popular competitive esports titles at 1440p, the RX 9070 delivers great ultra-high frame rates, meeting the capabilities of today's latest high-refresh gaming displays. In games like Counter-Strike 2, Dota, you will see frame rates well over 300 FPS. But if you want to take your performance to the next level, the RX 9070 XT delivers even more, making it the world's best graphics card under $600. It delivers all you need for an ultra-immersive gaming experience at 1440p and 4K. With 64 compute
What did I
units,
miss?
clock
Hopefully not.
speeds boosting to nearly 3 gigahertz, over 1,500 AI tops, all at a total board power of 304 watts. And best of all, a starting price point of $599. Looking at the same suite of games against the 7900
This is
GRE,
still better though.
the 9070 XT delivers an awesome 42% gaming advantage at native 4K Ultra. Again, this is pure gaming performance uplift with no additional software enabled. But with the power of FSR 4, the 9000 series graphics cards have the ability to deliver very high
$500 or
well
$550 would have been
100
like great.
FPS, while maintaining near native image quality. Compared to native 4K performance on the 7900 GRE, the 9070 XT with FSR 4 can deliver 3 to 4x higher frame rates with incredible image quality and responsiveness. At 1440p, the performance of the 9070 XT is equally strong, averaging 38% faster gaming against the 7900 GRE. But gaming isn't the only place where the 9070 XT shines. For creators, you'll see a nice step up in AI creator and generative AI workloads, with the 9070 XT outperforming the 7900 GRE by 40% and higher in generative
Creator AI
AI
performance.
and
This is
creator
what I'm
workloads.
interested in.
This is a massive leap forward in performance, advancing both your productivity and creativity. Now, let's look at the competitive performance of the Radeon RX 9070 XT at $599 versus the 5070 Ti at $749. The 9070 XT, powered by RDNA 4, is able to deliver fantastic
RIP
performance for
comments are
$150
going on
less. Across some of the most popular titles,
both
the
of them,
9070
but
XT
mostly
is the
for
best choice
AMD.
for your next gaming PC when looking at raw gaming performance. But when you factor in the difference in price point, the 9070 XT delivers an impressive gaming performance per dollar advantage over the competition's
So even if their card would be like
resolution.
far better than
And if you're looking for the absolute
Nvidia, people will still buy Nvidia.
partners will feature a
If the
higher
pricing
powered
would be like
340 watt
not so
model with
drastic.
even more performance. This makes the 9070 XT the most compelling upgrade for your system by far. The Radeon RX 9000 series is designed to deliver excellent gameplay at all of the key resolutions, especially 4K and 1440p with next generation RDNA 4 compute units. Both cards feature 16 gigabytes of video memory, giving you more flexibility to increase in-game settings and play at higher resolutions. Pair that with the latest DisplayPort 2.1a and HDMI 2.1b technologies, and you're ready to drive the latest ultra-high refresh monitors. With standard 8-pin power connectors across most designs, the RX 9070 series is an effortless drop-in upgrade for your system. And with PCIe 5 capabilities, they're a perfect match with the latest Ryzen 9000 series processors and the
8-pin
AMD
power connector.
AM5 platform.
Good.
The combination of Ryzen and Radeon,
probably
along
no
with the
cable burning and
advanced suite
stuff.
of AMD gaming technologies, ensures that you're ready to dive into your favorite titles, both today and tomorrow. Now, looking at one of those future titles, our friends at Pearl Abyss are hard at work on
Pause
the
for
new game
WPL.
Crimson Desert. And
WPL
we're
is going
really
on.
excited about this
I have to go
open-world
back to
action
watch
adventure
the match
featuring
probably,
incredible
or
graphics,
I'll just
ray-traced
keep it
visuals,
open
and
side by side.
FSR 4. Crimson Desert is expecting to launch this year and looks incredible on the latest AMD gaming hardware. Let's check in with Pearl Abyss on their progress.
저희 펄어비스에서는 AMD와의 협업을 통해 액션 어드벤처 게임인 붉은 사막의 방대한 오픈월드를 비주얼적으로 타협하지 않고 표현할 수 있었습니다. AMD 라데온 GPU의 최첨단 기술은
Radeon.
붉은 사막의 그래픽 수준을 확장하는 데 큰 도움이 되었습니다. 라데온의 향상된 RDNA4 아키텍처에서는 다이나믹한 날씨 시스템, 캐릭터의 의상과 지형의 디테일한 표현을 위해 제작된 복잡한 쉐이더가 여유롭게 구동됩니다. 또한 라데온 9070 XT의 업그레이드된 레이 트레이싱 성능 덕분에 붉은 사막에서는
They live on the toss.
강화와 광원들이 레이 트레이싱을 통해 표현되며 교차되는
They'll ball.
튀는 불똥,
I'm lip reading right now.
반딧불이조차 모두 레이 트레이싱된 그림자를 드리웁니다. 여기에 FSR4의 혁신적인 업스케일링 기술이 더해지면 오픈월드 환경에서의 대규모 전투나 복잡한 도시에서도 4K 해상도와 디테일을 유지하면서 매끄러운 프레임 레이트를 달성할 수 있습니다.
So far, the only team winning
사막의 자체 엔진에 이런
after losing the toss was
저희는
CP
AI와
Warriors, I
함께
think.
작업해왔으며 확장성 있는 구조 덕분에 매우 수월한 작업이었습니다. AMD와의 파트너십 그리고 라이젠,
So it's going to be difficult one for Mumbai
FSR4의 시너지 덕분에
today.
저희는 놀라운 품질의 비주얼을 극도로 최적화된 상태로 선보일 수 있도록 노력하고 있으며 유저들이 붉은 사막의 아름다운 월드를 경험하기를 기대하고 있습니다.
Wow. Thank you, Ki-young-jun, and the team at Pearl Abyss for the innovation you're bringing to PC gaming. I'm so excited to see what your team is doing and how you're advancing the Ryzen and Radeon gaming experience. With the latest Ryzen 9000 X3D processors and the all-new Radeon RX 9000 series GPUs, you'll be ready for your favorite games of today and tomorrow. Alongside our new FSR4 gaming technology, AMD has some of the best options for you with our 9000 series solutions. Our partners have been shipping these cards into retailers and e-tailers to ensure broad availability at launch. I'm happy to say both the
jab at
9070
NVIDIA, I
XT
think.
and 9070 will be available for sale starting March 6th. And in the second quarter of this year, we'll bring
549 for
even further
9070.
with
Okay, I think it's
9060
fine,
products,
the pricing.
which we'll tell you more about later. From all of us,
But would have
thank
been
you for
greater
joining us
if
today,
the
and thank you
9070
for
XT
being a
was
part of the
549 and
AMD
I
gaming
was 9700, 500 or 499, even better. Psychologically speaking. Is it? That would be a good thing if it's finished because I will be watching cricket afterwards. And also my 1 hour up quota for the streaming channel is about to complete. Okay, yep, it ended. Thankfully. It's just the timing. So yeah, this is it. By the way, if I'll look into it, like, let me show you my browser window. Now I think it should be filled with a lot of reviews. Yep. Gamers Nexus already AMD RX 9070 GPU prices, specs and release date. As you can see, a lot of videos already. Those are also the watch party videos. One review and there's one more here. So yeah, the reviews are also live. And if I'll refresh again 5 to 6 videos should pop up. So yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, probably tonight with Arkham Knight. And I'm not sure because I have to also manage my work basically, because I'm not making any money with streaming, at least at this point. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you soon in the next one, and I hope you have a great time ahead. Bye.